Welcome to this Prezi presentation on the Value Added Producer Grant Program. Prezi is a new presentation format that allows users to view the information at any time from anywhere. Prezi allows you to follow the entire presentation in a linear fashion by clicking on the arrows at the bottom of the page to go through the entire presentation. Or you can zoom to a specific section of interest by simply clicking on that folder from the main screen. This presentation covers the Value Added Producer Grant Program, a competitive grant program administered by USDA Rural Development. First, we're going to take a look at an overview of the program itself. The program awards grants to producers involved in the production and marketing of value-added agricultural products and services. Grants are awarded annually for working capital or planning activities, including business plans, feasibility studies, or marketing analysis. The following slides will discuss eligibility for the program. You must meet eligibility requirements in 3 aspects: ownership, product, and use of funds. You must meet the requirements of one of the following applicant types: independent producer, agricultural producer group, farmer or rancher cooperative, or majority-controlled producer-based business venture. All producers or group members must be citizens of the United States of America, Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, American Samoa, the Northern Mariana Islands, the Republic of Palau, the Federated States of Micronesia, or the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Your proposed value-added product must also fall within one of the 5 product requirements: has undergone a change in physical state, such as wheat milled into flour, was produced in a manner that enhances the value, such as organic corn, is physically segregated to enhance the value, such as source-verified natural beef, is a source of farm or ranch-based renewable energy, such as small-scale wind turbines, or is a locally produced food product. What types of grant funds are available? There are 2 types of grant applications in this program: planning grants and working capital grants. Planning grants may be used for consultants to conduct and develop a feasibility study, business plan, and/or marketing plan associated with the processing and/or marketing of their value-added product. Planning grants cannot compensate applicants or family members for their participation in feasibility studies. Working capital grants may be used for operational costs directly related to the processing and/or marketing of the value-added product. Equipment, facilities, and vehicles are not eligible expenses. With a few exceptions, all working capital grants require a feasibility study and business plan. Applicants requesting less than $50,000 do not need to submit a feasibility study or business plan, but must demonstrate expected increases in customer base and revenue returns. Applicants requesting over $50,000 may also submit a business or marketing plan for the value-added ag product in lieu of an independent feasibility study. Again, producers must demonstrate expected increases in customer base and revenue returns. And finally, independent producers seeking working capital grants over $50,000 for a market expansion project of a product they have produced and successfully marketed for at least 2 years do not need a feasibility study or business plan, but a detailed history must be included. The Value Added Producer Grant Program sets priority areas for special priority points each year. Priority points and special emphasis areas will be discussed next. Priority status is granted to beginning farmers or ranchers, socially disadvantaged farmers and ranchers, farmer and rancher cooperatives, small or mid-sized family-owned farms and ranches, and mid-tier value chain projects. Each year, USDA Rural Development sets emphasis areas for Vapg projects. These categories are set based on interest in value-added topics throughout the country. Emphasis areas this year include renewable energy and bio-based projects, food hubs and local food products, tribal projects, strike force locations, and underserved markets. For your reference, past award recipients are linked from the Agricultural Marketing Resource Center's website at www.agmrc.org. Additionally, success stories will be featured on the homepage of Agmark, again at www.agmark.org. Competition for reserved funds requires additional documentation. Beginning farmers and ranchers must show no farm income for the past 10 years. For socially disadvantaged farmers, documentation must include a description of the applicant's farm or ranch, ownership structure, and demographic profile that indicates the owner's membership in a socially disadvantaged group, subjected to racial, ethnic, or gender prejudice. All farmers and rancher participants must be members of a socially disadvantaged group. A mid-tier project must describe the development of a local or regional supply network of an interconnected group of entities and describe at least 2 linkages within the value chain. Applications must be comprehensive to be eligible. The following section details application information. All applications must include the following federal forms: Form SF-424, Form SF-424A, Form SF-424B, Form RD-400-4, and Form AD-3030. All applicants must have a DUNS number to apply for the grant. Information on applying for a DUNS number is located on the main Agmark page. All applications must include the following: 1. A detailed narrative description of the eligible activities and tasks related to the processing and marketing of the value-added product, along with a detailed breakdown of all estimated costs with each of these activities. 2. Identify key personnel that will be responsible for each of these activities and tasks, and provide timeframes for each task. 3. Identify the sources and uses of grant and matching funds for all activities specified in the budget. 4. Present a project budget period that starts within the start date range specified in the NOFA and concludes no later than 36 months from the start date. And 5. With the exception of simplified applications, all working capital applications must include a feasibility study and business plan. This presentation, as well as pages within the Agricultural Marketing Resource Center's website and USDA Rural Development's website, contains grant application templates for both the planning and working capital grants. These templates assist applicants in preparing their grant application, including all required forms, information on scoring and evaluation, and submittal information. Use of the templates is strongly encouraged. If you need further assistance, this section details additional resources beneficial to applicants. Links to official program documentation will be included on the Agmark homepage throughout the duration of the grant application period. Application templates, regulations, DUNS number applications, and more are all included in those links. Official links to the Notice of Fund Solicitation, the Value-Added Producer Grant Program, the Vapg program regulations from USDA Rural Development, and state USDA Rural Development offices are also included. If you have questions on the Prezi presentation, please contact Eggmark via the Contact Us page. If you have questions on the Vapg program, contact your state USDA Rural Development office. Thank you.